On October 7, 2023, the Hamas group carried out one of its most daring attacks against Israel, which again led to a conflict between Israel and Palestine, resulting in more than 1,200 casualties for Israel and more than 5,000 casualties for Palestine in just a few days of conflict. Since its creation in 1948, the State of Israel has waged military conflicts against some Arab countries such as Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Jordan, Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Kuwait, Libya, and of course Palestine and a few more. And against Hamas, which is a Palestinian military group, Israel has already fought 7 conflicts since 1987 until now in 2023. The reason for so much bloodshed in that region of the Middle East is the discontent of Arab nations in relation to the self-determination of the State of Israel since 1948 in territories claimed by Palestine. So since its creation, the State of Israel has been seen as a colonizing state by occupying Palestinian territories and transform Palestinians into landless people. All these make us wonder, if nothing is done to reach a definitive peace agreement between Israel and Palestine, then the number of conflict and human casualties will continue to grow. And this leads us to the following question. Is it possible to have peace between Israel and Palestine? Yes, it is possible, but it can be so difficult that it may seem impossible, depending on the type of peace agreement. One of the ways discussed over the years to resolve the conflict between Israel and Palestine is the two-state resolution that aims to end political, territorial, and military disputes between Israel and Palestine. Technically, with the two-state resolution, Israel and Palestine would have to divide or rather share the same territory, formally accept each other's presence for the rest of time. As we can see, this is not an easy task to achieve due to one simple factor: rivalry. Over the years, Israel and Palestine have faced each other with considerable hostility. Through Hamas, Palestine has caused havoc and taken the life of hundreds and thousands of Israelis. In retaliation, Israel has caused destruction and taken the life of thousands of Palestinians. A rivalry that only tends to grow over time. Over more than 50 years, Israel has consolidated its territory as unique and indivisible. And throughout this time, the Palestinians have claimed the territory occupied by Israel, accusing it of illegal foreign occupation, aiding countless attempts to overthrow the State of Israel. With all this, we begin to believe that the two-state resolution may be impossible to achieve for the following reasons. Forgiveness. It could take so many years to heal the wounds caused by Israel to Palestine and from Palestine to Israel, which translates into a great difficulty that the Palestinians would have in accepting to live with a state that they already consider as the cause of much of the suffering of the Palestinians. In the same way, Israel may present great resistance to accept coexistence with the Palestinians, creators of Hamas, a group that Israel considered terrorist and responsible for the massacre and genocide of the people of Israel in the Middle East. Sabotage. Considering a scenario in which most Palestinians and Israelis agree on the two-state resolution, we must always count on the peace saboteurs spread throughout the world. We must consider the presence of Palestinian and Israeli individuals who will not be able to live side by side with the people who have already caused terror and taken the life of their family. External saboteurs. Peace saboteurs can also be external. As we know, there are several countries in the Middle East that do not like the presence of the people of Israel and take advantage of Palestine to strike blows against Israel. This could be a perfect opportunity to penetrate the security of Israel and cause serious damage. These external saboteurs can reach the height of discontent by investing in Hamas for so long and in the end not achieving the desired objective. With the possibility that hatred for Israel still resides in some part of the Palestinians after the two-state resolution, then it would be too risky to allow the danger to approach close to the heart of Israel. It is important to note that the 4 points mentioned, which can be a heavy obstacle to achieving peace, are part of a negative scenario which shows why it can be difficult to achieve peace between those people throughout the two-state resolution. But this does not mean that it is impossible. As long as conflict continues, hatred, wounds, scars, and the search for revenge will continue to grow. Peace between Israel and Palestine can be achieved simply through will. The desire for peace can overcome any obstacle, but in some moments it is important to accept that the world is not a perfect place if we don't make an effort and if we don't want it to be. It is possible to achieve peace, but it is necessary to want peace. Hamas took the life of more than 1,200 Israelis, and Israel took more than 5,000 Palestinian lives. These numbers are not a joke, and until nothing is done, this number will continue to increase. The situation between Israel and Palestine is quite delicate. We have to think about everyone, about Israel and about Palestine. Only then can we seek peace without the people being subjugated. Just as Israel suffered from Hamas attacks, Palestinians also suffer from Israel bombings. The peace must be achieved.